Woodlands. The most noteworthy, hang on, the most noteworthy change that I've made here is the inclusion of 4x Archdruid Charm. So I went down one Fae of Wishes. So now you are 3 and 3. Because this is basically a substitute for it. If you get Omniscience, you can use this to get Fae of Wishes, but it's also more flexible because it can get your Shifting Woodland out. We're running 4 Dragonborn Looters. This is so that we can pitch these from our hand for advantage and just to draw, basically. Also, it's a 1-2 for 1. So this is actually a really good card, I think. Don't sleep on this card because it's a 1-2 for 1, which is like reasonably costed. It can block Ocelot, which is a big deal. It draws and discards cards for 1 mana, which is like a reasonable cost for that ability. And like we don't care that much if it dies, but it's just like it's a solid little dork for our combo. I went down to only 2 of these since we can fetch them out if we need them now. It's not as important to have a bunch of them. The other reason these are good in the deck is because they count as 2 types in the graveyard, artifacts and creatures. So it's good for our Delirium to power up Shifting Woodlands. Running 4 Seeds of Hope. This is just a good, it's like basically our version of Opt. We're running 3 Circle of the Land Druids. So this guy is good because it lets us win against things like Field of Ruin and things like that. It gives us the ability to basically recur our combo pieces if they get destroyed. For Malevolent Rumble, because this card is super busted. This is probably the best card in the deck. Look at the top 4, get a permanent from them and mill and ramp for 2 mana. So you get 1 extra mana, mill 4, and potentially get to draw for 2 mana. It's crazy. Added 1 of these. He's legendary, so only 1. His ability meshes with our game plan, and his channel ability is also potentially relevant depending on the board state. If you get Omniscience, you may just need 1 card from your graveyard to win, and this guy can get him back. For Archdruid Charms, this is like a really good card in this deck that I did not put in there last time, but this is super helpful. Basically allows us to have 4 more copies of Shifting Woodlands, 4 more copies of Fae of Wishes when we're comboing off. So it's just really good. 3 Atraxes. We can sort of play this sometimes with our Omni Mana sources, but more so it's just there because if we get Omniscience down, this will fill up our hand, allowing us to keep comboing. 2-1 with the Multiverses. It's like the Omniscience from Wish. 4 Omnisciences. Our sideboard is 2 Masterminds Acquisitions, 1,000-Year Storm, 2 Scholar of the Ages, 1 Inescapable Blaze, and 1 Approach of the Second Sun. So we can combo out in multiple ways. We can burn them out with this and 1,000-Year Storm, or we can cast Approach and then Masterminds is back and cast it again. It just depends on the board state. Like if opponent can't take damage, for example, like the enchantment deck, then we can win with Approach. If they can take damage, then we can win with Blaze. We have 2 Scholar of the Ages so that we can recur these twice. So that basically gives us the ability to play everything in our deck. And that is it. So let's get to some games. So yeah, this deck is really strong. It's probably not the best deck. I know it's not the best deck in the meta. That would be the red-white energy. But I like the playstyle of this deck more. So, is what it is. This hand's pretty reasonable. Got 2 Seeds of Hope to mill some cards and power up our Shifting Woodlands. This, if we get a discard card, we can pitch and use. Looks like we're against Energy. I'm also eating a grilled cheese here, so bear with me for a bit while I finish my lunch. We'll take this. It's our win condition, so. Next turn we'll play Conduit, mill another card, Seed of Hope, mill 2 more cards. Night. Oh, fuck. We're going to be in a lot of trouble if he starts flickering that. Oh, man. That would have been really good last turn. So what do we have here? We're in trouble. I think we just lose. We drew our only 2 basics. Yeah, we're fucked. We'll never get more than 3 lands. If he doesn't blow up Conduit Pylon, if he blows up Conduit Pylons, we might have a chance. If he doesn't blow it up, it is possible that we could win. But we're pretty fucked. Oh, we can't blow up non-basics, huh? We're out of basics because we drew a basic, which is pretty unlucky. We're just going to scoop. Maybe we need some more basics. Enough basics to at least be able to play and use Shifting Woodland from our hand. So we only have 2 basics right now. That means we need 3. So I'm going to drop this island, go up a forest, and we will drop 1 confluence and go up an island. That way, if we run into that again, we can get 3 basics out, which coupled with Shifting Woodlands is the 4 land we need to combo. All right. We got Hedge Mage into Circle Druid. This is fine. Go ahead and move that to the graveyard. So I think I want to play this and Seed so that I can stop him from attacking with Oscillate Pride unless he can do something about the might. Alright. We still have to do this either way. Shifting Woodland is on. So we're gonna play Circle the Land Druid, hoping to hit an Omniscience. Sure, I already have a land in there, dude. Alright, so how do we want to do this? So next turn, if we get a next turn, he might be able to kill us here. Sacrifice that, goes down, loses the Ajani, does 6, and then can sack all his creatures and win. He's got to realize that, though, too. Alright, we're dead. Alright, we got a Looter, Rumble, double Omniscience. I mean, if we can keep this Looter around long enough, it should be pretty good. Ah, perfect. That's what we wanted. Blue land to start. Put it on some sort of combo as well. Mizzix Mastery or something. Jeez, Surveil 5 is a lot. Pretty cool. So, I think what we're going to do here is play Boseiju, Rumble, get Fae of Wishes, attacks in the turn. So we don't have an untap. We don't have a way to put shifting in untapped. Unfortunate. Wow, that's crazy. 2 mana reanimate? I did not realize there was a 2 mana reanimate in Historic. That makes like Dragonstorm and such really, really good. Breach, Glasspool, yeah, we're just gonna scoop. He got us. That's non-legendary. So the caveat is that it has to be non-legendary, but that's not really much of a caveat. Yeah, that's really good. Interesting. So I need a playset of Persist then. And it's a fucking mythic, which sucks. Alright, let's try this again. Yep. Looks good. We got the Omniscience to pitch. We got some mill. We got a way to get our our land out of our deck. Oh, that's annoying. So now we have to... Okay, we'll do this, this. We can destroy that Tormod's Crypt with Might. We just have to find one. We have Archdruid's Charm to get one out of our deck. It's going to be a little bit before we can do that, though. Sure. Play this on green. Next. No attacks. I swear when you start winning too much with a deck like this, it just feeds you people who are fucking main decking Tormod's Crypts. And things like that. Like nobody main decks this card as a sideboard card. Is he maybe running creativity? But then he wouldn't be running. Maybe he is running creativity. Hmm? So we'll draw and pitch the island because we don't need any more blue mana. At this point, we need green. We do want that. So let's rumble because that's going to let us charm next turn. Or Besage you. Besage you would also do it. Can I actually take Besage you instead? So next turn we can... This turn we can block with this, draw, discard the Conduit Pylons. The next turn we can Boseiju the Tormod's Crypt to force him to crack it. And then Rumble. I don't know how this deck ever wins against the red-white deck. I think I may actually need to not block here and not draw. I think I need the mana. So I want to be able to Rumble and Boseiju. Okay, well, it was irrelevant anyway, but... Alright, so we go ahead and just Boseiju this. Oh, I forgot about Sunken Citadel. I could have done it either way. Shit. Alright, get fucked. Fuck your hate card. Suckity, suckity, suck it. Yep. That's fine. Now we're gonna Rumble. We'll take the Fae. No attacks. All right, and this time we're going to double block and double draw. Oh shit, you know what? I fucked up, huh? Forgot about Emery. Alright, well, Archmage Charm it is. I actually can't get rid of the Tormod scripts. Alright, we're just gonna scoop. We can't win. I needed to play that differently, but I really don't think like there's gonna be a really uphill battle against Tormod's Crypt in a deck like that. Because we have to basically kill the Crypt, mill or discard Omniscience and enough cards to get Delirium and go off all in the same turn. And at that point, you're just like basically casting the Omniscience from your hand. If it wasn't for the algorithm matching us up against decks that counter us when we win too much, it wouldn't be an issue. Alright, so yeah, this is fine. Play Shugeki. We do need this. I don't think we're gonna outrace this deck right now. We play this because it has the potential to ramp. All right. And Galvanic Advantage Discharge is just Lightning Bolt, huh? We can win against this, but we would need a better hand to do so, I think. All right, well. We need a mill good here, and then we need to get Shifting Woodlands. You want to kill my circle, Druid? That'd be great. Probably just dead here. All right. Yep, we're just dead. All right. All right, let's try it. And Raptor into what? Faithless Looting. All right. Can live with that. Seiju's interesting. I actually want that. Just take it. Why didn't you do that? Okay, sure. So that changes our mana math. I think we need to mill as much as possible, basically, so... Ooh. Now that's interesting. Instant creature land. Let's see what we hit with this. Land, I don't think we want that. So a Druid Charm, get our get our land out. Gives us the potential to still combo off next turn with Rumble. So he can pay 3 and get Phage back and do 3 damage. But he doesn't keep it. Oh, I guess it's good because it lets him transform a Johnny, though. Deal 2 more. We have, like, a reasonable shot at winning here, though. We go with Atraxa first, so that even if he has removal for Omniscience, we still get something good out of it. Got him. Excuse me. Congested. I mean, it's not the end of the world. If we can discard this Omniscience, it might be okay. We'll try it. We have to play this on blue. Next turn we play the Looter and play this on green. Looter. Green. Alright, so as long as he doesn't hit removal, we get a discard, which is really what we want to see. Some kind of ominous traveler combo. Some No, it's not an artifact. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna play Shigeki and hold up our mana to discard whenever we need to. Shigeki can block Raptor, which is useful. I'm gonna get some energy. Gets a land. Alright, but I have Boseiju and Haywire Might. So we can stop enchantment shenanigans. Really? Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. So there's our woodland. We're gonna play out a might. No attacks in the turn. Alright, go for it. When he tries to play out a creature, we might it. Okay. Sure. Gotta try to go off here. Come on. Good draws. Man, any of those would have been good except the land. Fuck. We're dead. Dead on board. With all the new energy cards, seems like you could make a pretty good just fucking um just like a pretty good Aetherworks Marvel deck. potentially. You want to circle the land druid? All right, let's see if they got it. They got it. Shit. All right, we're dead. Maybe I do need to put the counter spells back in here. God damn. All right, let's try it again. What do we want? We want the Fae. I mean, that's pretty annoying. I'm telling you, you play a deck that relies on the graveyard and you win, you get cued into stuff that nobody plays. Like, nobody plays Lion Sash in this fucking deck. Nobody plays Esper Sentinel in this deck. The only reason we're facing that is because we play a deck that uses the graveyard and we won some games earlier. Alright, so we're gonna play Dragonborn Looter. Just thinking. We need to preserve our next Malevolent Rumble for the turn that we're actually trying to go off, which would be next turn. Sure. All right, so we can potentially go off this turn, except he's untapped. Player any color mana. I mean, we can almost cast Atraxa too. We actually want to feed him cards to encourage him to spend mana on things other than. I'll take Shugeki. We want to make him want to spend his mana, basically. Because right now he can't go off as long as he's got one mana untapped. And the fucking Lion Sash that nobody plays with, that we're only running into because it looks at your deck before it cues you into people. That's why, like, I'd almost say that, like, if I wanted to rank up, I would just play the book deck. Because, like, at least that beats white-red most of the time. In turn. So this can be black. This needs to be white, and we can cast Atraxa the turn after next. We can just hard cast it. Sure. We can stop him from being able to make a creature by doing this, and then using that to draw a card. Otawara is probably going to be needed to deal with the Lion Sash. No life gain for you, bitch. Just thinking about what our outs are here. I don't think we need this. Seed is probably better. Like I said, we're giving him all the cards we can. Perfect. Why can't I cast this? Oh, I guess I'm at the end of turn. Sure. That lets us get rid of the Lion Sash. Next turn, I think we just play out Atraxa. Johnny. No blocks. Make a token. Alright. Play Atraxa. So we can go off next turn. We can Osage you or might. The Sash, discard the Omniscience, or Bald the Multiverse. Alright, I think we're dead now, actually. Well, we can chump the Ocelot Pride. I'm just thinking, no, we're dead. Alright. Fair enough. Wins the game because of running cards that nobody runs and we only run into because of the algorithm is pretty frustrating. Like, alright, so let's go again. Alright. Looter, Woodlands. I mean, I suppose it's not the worst thing ever. God, I didn't know I could get tired of a deck so fast. I'm just gonna play Book after this, so I can board wipe this nonsense. It's freaking ridiculous. we're dead. Alright, we're gonna play a deck that wins more often than it loses against this bullshit. Doesn't always win because the deck is just busted, but it does have a better shot than this. Let's mull this. That's better. And we play this deck and we get wizards, which we never see. Never anymore. Because the white red deck has just supplanted it. I haven't seen a wizard deck all day till I played this deck. Alright. So let's put mage, sure. Not it. Alright, well. Temporary lockdown. Shoo shoo. Skew wizard. Alright. Go ahead and march this bird. I want to play book, but I want to have one untapped when I do so that I can protect it from a the fucking 3 mana spell that destroys artifacts. Alright, sure. I don't think we're gonna have time to wait though. We're just gonna play it. If he wants to play it, that's fine. Yeah. Thought that might be the case, but it is what it is. We still have a Karn, so we can get another one. And we can't go off till we get more mana anyway. So. Alright. Can I get something good here, please? What do we want out of here? Out of this. Probably just ring. Come on, dude. Doesn't take this long to play the game. Alright. So we sort of got a shot. Let's draw. Counter. Alright, do you have a third one? Because if you don't have a third one, we still got a shot. Pretty good, actually. Alright, we need to naturally draw into land. If you had another burn spell, you would have used it there. We're dead. We basically needed to hit an untap land, but we're dead anyway. Alright, this is a good hand. This is a combo hand, so bop bop bop, book, mutavault, combo, win, hopefully. We are on the draw, which is not great. Alright, we start trying to force stuff out. So we're gonna play Gideon. Also, I never never run into white blue control when I'm playing the other deck. Only when I play this deck. It's really frustrating. Obviously, duh, you had a counterspell. Obviously. Karn is a problem. Is that Realm Breaker? Invasion Tree? So some kind of Realm Breaker combo. Target opponent mills. So I think in this case we want to go ahead and get Book out. We're gonna need our own Karn to deal with his Karn. Yeah, that we don't give a shit about that. We have ways to get around that. We basically need Karn to kill his Karn now. Well, Mutavault can do it though. Mutavault can do it next turn. All right. All right. Really? I mean, that's great. So we kill Karn. We also have protection for our creatures and lands here. Okay. Ooh, Settle's fun. All right, Violet. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'll let you up. Come on up. You can do it. Come on, big jump. Come on, girl. Find it. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You did it. We want him to respond by destroying our creature, because then we'll turn our other one into a creature and hopefully get the indestructible effects. Alright, he didn't. That's fine. You can play your invasion tree for 7 mana again. Alright, great. Alright. Ring was our best draw. Now we can get back in the game from a card advantage standpoint. It stops him from being able to use Realm Breaker this turn too. Sure. Hit for 3. Pass the turn. Oh. Okay. Hang on. There you go. You got it. Good girl. All right, go for it. I mean, eventually we'll hit a Divine Purge or another lockdown for all these Pithing Needles. I don't know who main decks Pithing Needles, but whatever. 6 life. Sure. All right, bit of a non-bow there. All right. Holding surge. Sure. Now we can kill Teferi with that. Temporary lockdown is going to get rid of his own pithing needles. Okie dokie. Come on, dude. My God. Um. You want to counter? You can counter if you want, dude. All right, that's all she wrote, dude. What's he pick up here? Cityscape, maybe? Cosmos Elixir. I don't think that's gonna be good enough, but we'll see. Okay, this can't block. Does he have any other creature lands? Yeah, he's just dead. Gain 2 life, but we can swing for 8 with both Mutavaults and Gideon. Got him. I just wish that I didn't have to fight blue-white control when I play this deck. Like, I picked this deck because all I'm getting is red-white energy. And as soon as we pick it, we don't fight that anymore. We just fight blue-white control. It's ridiculous. Oops. How much time I got left here? I have 11, so I probably got another 30 minutes or so. All right. I think it might be cats. Yep, yep. We just need to find a land and we're good. And there's the land. We should be in pretty good shape here, hopefully. Yeah, I play a Soul Warden. I'm gaining lots of life. I play Ocelot Pride so I can make lots of tokens. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and do one of these on this guy. Go wide. Go as wide as possible. Please, by all means. I'm getting so much life. Oh my god. You're never gonna kill me. Alright, here we go. Sure. How about one of these? Kaboom. Go back to start. Do not pass go. I'm thinking. We'll play Gideon. Plus on Raptor. Why are you running this card? It's bad. It's bad land. It's not good. Alright. Divine Purge it up. We'd like to get a ring with Karn. Wonderful. Alright, give me 5 of your energy. Liquid metal coating is kind of tempting here. But I think it's ring. God Pharaohs is interesting. Should have played that first. That's a really good pickup. It's actually probably the best thing we could have drawn here. That's the game. This might be too high mana cost. Okay, this is better. Sort of. Put the search back. We still have to find an additional white mana. Yeah, you did it. Buddy, you want a smoosh? Hey, come here. I pet you. Hey, little girl. Come here. Let me smoosh your chin. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. All right, opponent. Press your buttons. Put this back. Play this. There we go. All right, nice. We get what we needed. Alright, so I like this because if he taps out, we can transfer glory into Gideon. Assuming he doesn't have red mana untapped, that is. Alright. Sure. Let's take 2 turns. Sure, we love it. Sure, we absolutely love it. This is perfect. Yep. Get fucked. On the draw. Looks like it's control. I mean, I'll try it. Gates? Alright. I think we're gonna emblem Gideon here. That stops us from losing to Mazes in shenanigans. Tap strong, bro. Oh, okay, never mind. He wanted to do stuff. Alright. Alright. I don't like the Orient Gates. I gotta say. Gates is a pretty tight deck list. Making it 80 cards. Urian's good in situations where you have like a lot of redundancy. So like control. Plays a gate, draws a card. I mean, we can combo out next turn pretty safe. I think you're supposed to blink your grazers too, because you could draw lands with the cards you're going to draw when those come in. If I untap, it's not a great situation for the opponent. All right, I think we're good to just chill. Ulamog's a threat, though, for sure. Indestructible. What do we do to solve that issue? Um, well, answer step one is draw cards, I'm sure. Play Karn. What do we want here? Probably just liquid metal. Like we can run out of cards in our library if we can run him out of land too. Sure. How many Ulamogs do you think he's running in that deck? I mean, we have another Surge in hand. He mills 20 cards. We'll have 9 cards left. We pitched the farewell. I will admit I was not expecting the Ulamog. Do it again. Double gang times 3. Gets lots of... So that's fine. I don't think it copies the text on it. Yeah, it doesn't. Gideon's the wrong one to attack there, buddy. Let's see what he got. He got our approach, so we can't win that way anymore. That's fine. We're gonna play probably Cityscape Leveler, kill the Yorion. 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Wait, no. How much is left on Karn here? 3? Okay. We do have this settle too. He'll run out of cards eventually. We need Surges to protect against another Ulamog. There's probably 2, if I had to guess. But it could be running more than 2. I just feel like 2 is usually the number that I would expect for something like that in a deck like this. March for 10. Go ahead and draw the rest of our deck. Okay, we have both Surges. We can go ahead and play this out. Or... yeah. 3, 4. Okay, yeah. We'll just do this. It's fine. Alright. Gotta wait for opponent to deck themselves. Oh, I fucking... I meant to do it on the Titan. Shit. I should have enough Surges to stop him from being able to get rid of our land with Ulamog, though. I doubt he's running more than 3. Pock. Sure. Draw cards faster. That's great. That's exactly what we want you to do. We're just gonna let him kill Gideon. Sure. You just pass it up. So we've exiled one Ulamog. I, I mean, it's really unlikely. I feel like this is a four of in any deck. Like even in an Ulamog deck, I would run three. Sure. I don't care. None of my stuff does anything anymore, so it doesn't matter. Sure. By all means, draw more cards. So anything that doesn't exile our you can't lose the game land, we let in. Sure. 31 cards left, bro.
Summer's here. So too is the challenges. Heat won't quit. Years won't end. Hammocks the won't hammock.
Sure. Board presence is irrelevant. We're already negative life. But Seiju won't do it. Only Ulamog. This is only out, and we have enough surges to deal with two more Ulamogs. Okay. Well, draw more cards is great for us. How much this guy? That's pretty cool. All right. Yes, thin your deck more. Draw more cards. Thin your deck. Draw cards. I don't give a shit about Maze's End. All right, here you go, opponent. Play more lands, draw more cards. 20 cards left. All right, that's 2 cards. In your deck, draw more cards. Sure. 15 cards left, bro. There's nothing to think about here. I played a ring last turn. Okay, great. Your turn. Go ahead, discard some cards. Slow game. This is what happens when they exile our win condition. Alright, what's Emrakul do again? Gain control of all creatures, protection spells. Okay, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sure. Doesn't have Annihilator. It doesn't matter. Alright, draw 2 cards. Good thing he has Guild Summit, milling him fast enough to where this is tolerable. So 12 cards left. Do you want to swing with those prime times? Maybe pull out some lands? Draw some cards? Great. 9 cards left. 8 cards left. We do nothing. We just take the damage. Sure. Doesn't work. Yeah, it's indestructible, my brother. Got him. What a ridiculous game. Holy shit. Crazy. Alright, let's snag a pack. Think I might. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One more pack and I get a gold pack. And then I need to call it there because that game took so dang long. Interesting. Channel. All right. Later. I got a couple things to take care of.